Hello everyone, this is Stephen Cologne, also as Cookie, and welcome back to the NRLA Chip Soy Cup Series for the Mountain Dew 500 here at Martinsville Speedway. And you know what I've not noticed after these previous 14 races, I think, since the Clash, the Duels, and the qualifying doesn't count. It's 13. Clash and Duels still count. But after these 13 races I've ever done with the 2020 mod, I mean the car set, not the mod itself, I forgot to change the ratings and set it as the same settings as everyone else's from each 40 drivers. So, if y'all kinda get it from Discord, I kinda did a big goof on that one. And the aggression doesn't really help that much, it's just the whole ratings itself. So that took me like minutes, and not even an hour, but minutes to get through all this, and now Tuesday wouldn't be a stressful day for me. Because I'm recording this on a Friday this time, so I'm here to try to get some excitement for these races, and I knew you guys would too, so we'll just get into it. And the qualifying order, the starting grid, it's way more different than you mostly see Charlie Davenport or Mitchell Collins or Sam Oskin at the front row. This is definitely different here. Since we got Phil Moscow and Stephen Cologne, which I'm totally not cheating. Totally! These two are at the front row for the first time, so that's basically how you knew that the ratings have been changed for the most part. So, anyways, speaking of the starting grid, let's go over it. Let's go over this. So in World 1, we got Phil Moscow and Stephen Cologne. World 2, we got Kip Silverpoint and Brady Ugist. We're 3, Owen Miles and Dustin Davis. 4, Joshua Johnson and Braden Yodel. 5, Chase Harris and Renan Islip. 6, Noelle Holiday and Scotton. 7, Jack Joes and Colby Harris. 8, John Tyrant and Charlie Davenport. 9, Sora and Luke Rennie. 10, Logan Williams and Sam Oskin. 11, Jesse James and Chase Johnston. 12, Louis Sakala and Mitchell Collins. 13, Darren Arsdorf and Brandon Perez. 14, Nick Wall and Sophia Fracanetto. 14, Lance Smith Jr. and Zachary Davis. 16? Yes, we're 16. We're 16, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Carl Bell. 17, oh wait, that's Don Falconer. That's Don Falconer next to Brennan Perez. Oh, whoops. There's Darren Arsdorf. My bad, y'all. Row 17, Darren Arsdorf and Marco Davidson. Row 18, Denny Silla and John Davis. Row 19, Roy Wibbleton and Trevor Collins. And finally, row 20 is David Pastrol and Trey Smith. So we're pretty much getting things started for tonight's Martinsville race. Race number 11 of the Mountain 500. But we gotta get through command to fire the engines and see how it actually is exciting. If the same ratings would definitely work on each race car. So let's just get through the command, shall we?
Drivers, start your engines!
The engines have been fired. The space car is worn off already back to the pit lane. As ready to get things started here at Martinsville for the Mountain Dew 500 race. Different drivers in the top 10 position, as this is gonna definitely change pretty much. As we are green for the Mountain Dew 500 race here at Martinsville Speedway. The pole sitter Phil Moscow will take over the lead in his number 9 machine. And he has Kip 0.00 behind him. Doing a lot better. They're actually doing a lot better than the previous 13 races. Crash and duels count, I guess. But now it's count as for wins, so yeah. But yeah, they're doing a lot better. Joshua Johnson. We're about to look forward to get to the top 3 position in this 51 Ford Mustang machine to pass on Miles. And we already have a caution. Oh, it's Brendan Isip that got involved with someone. And it seems that John Davis was involved as well. Even Trey Smith, and they're stacking up. They're actually stacking up. Short track racing. You gotta love it. On an R. But yeah, that just happened. And it seems that Brennan Isip was at the pit lane by now. Pretty sure that he's gonna get his damage fixed. Okay. But yeah, the 10 teams pit crew is getting everything fixed. Right after that that early caution that just happened between it's not Trevor Collins, but I think it's John Davis and Trey Smith who got involved. Yeah, right now Trey Smith and John Davis was involved from the early wreck. So we gotta look at what happened from that wreck, and and then we'll get back to the race. So let's look at a replay. So it seems that Brennan Isip was almost in the middle of the pack. This is what happens. Seems that Suasora tried to go to the outside, but then just pushed Brennan Isip to the wall and gotten himself in the wall too. I didn't know that Suasora got involved until I see that happened. I didn't see that damage from his left car. And then everyone else is pretty stacking up right there. Don Falconer giving a little bit of a push. This is sort of big push. Oh yeah. John Davis and Trey Smith both give Brennan Isip a big push. And that's what happens from the early wreck that we didn't saw from turn 1 and turn 2. But that's all the explanation from this one, so let's go back to the race. And it seems that we are ready to get back on track this time. And hopefully we don't have any second early cautions today. Because we're out here trying to see some good racing on these cars. besides pushing each other. But green flag is out for the first restart of the race, as we still have Bell Moscow as our leader. Kip Silver Point still from second. Joshua Johnson still at third, who passed on Miles right before that wreck happened. And we're up to a total of 100 laps compared to what Bristol had on these 100 laps. Seems that everyone else is just doing fine. The other drivers plan to pass the other drivers. Maybe from Stephen Cologne if I'm wrong. All I'm seeing so far is just each driver is they're separated from line, but I don't know. Forget what I said there. And now you did see that on Miles is trying to get back himself to the top 3 position. And Joshua Johnson's gonna get passed by Owen Miles' teammate Chase Harris in 12th. It seems that he still wants to be at the outside lane if he can try to keep his position to 4th, but it'll be much harder for him to keep it up, but he's just gonna stay to 5th in the 51, or unless if someone else would pass him, like Noah Holiday. But if he keeps his position to 5th, he will still get 100 points. If he get passed by the other drivers and got themselves next to 6th, they will get 50 points. So Joshua Johnson's goal out here is to try to get his first 100 points in 51 out here in Martinsville. There goes Chase Harris. That's passing his teammate next as he lands to 3rd? Oh yeah, he got himself to 3rd, alright. And his next move might be towards to Kip Soul Point, as he's gonna try, at least try to pass him to 2nd. Or just keep his position if he wants. Everyone hasn't really planned to pass another driver yet, so they're gonna keep their positions until whenever they're ready to pass to the next driver. Okay, Owen Miles just decided to go to the outside lane. I thought he was gonna try to pass Chase Harris, but he's not really looking forward to it just yet. He's still gonna keep himself to fourth anyways. Oh, might have gotten a little bit closer to the 12 car. Still gotta back up a little bit anyways. Just to not give him a big bump to 12 car. And yes, I'm trying to commentate as long as I want. It's my job to do it. It's my job to mostly commentate as the owner of the NRLA. Okay, well, it seems that Val Moscow is gonna be by himself. As he is still our leader in the number 9 car. Might plan to get a win out here. Oh, wait. Who spun out? Okay, well, we had a caution right now. There's so much I could have explained from that, but I kept stirring, so I apologize for that. But yeah, we already had a wreck again at 29 laps or 28 if I missed one lap. And I think it's time to hit already. One of our at least top 10 drivers are going to the pit lane. Unless if I say least, if someone stayed out. Well, it doesn't look like everyone's staying out. Everyone's mostly pitting. Right. Oh! Val Moscow. I mean, Kip Silverpoint, excuse me. I think Kip Silverpoint got a pit stop more than Val Moscow. Same thing to what Owen Miles did, so I think this will clarify as that Kip Silverpoint will be our new leader in the 0-0. And that will place Owen Miles to second, third to Phil Moscow, fourth to Joshua Johnson, fifth, Chase Harris, sixth, Stephen Cologne, seventh, Noah Holiday, eighth, Brady Uchis, ninth, Logan Williams, and I think it's 10th, is Scott. So that is it from your day's pit stop at Martinsville. And now we're going to look back on what happened from that second wreck before we get back to the race. So let's look at the replay for the second time. This wreck just came from the end of turn 2 until we entered through the backstretch, and it seems that Troy Davenport just took it out running ISIP as he got involved from a wreck for the second time. And I'm pretty sure that he's got most of his I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be the one driver who's got the most damage on their cars. But anyways, Nick Fall didn't have nowhere to go. He was trying to avoid the wreck away from running ISIP. Or at least try to avoid Troy Davenport. But Troy Davenport actually bumped next to his car. This is where Nick Claw hit very nicely pretty hard. Chase Johnson got involved into it. Roy Wimbledon as well. Zachary Fitzwater. Sophia Farknell, they got nowhere to go. And look at this big hit from Kip Carabell. Just got Chase Johnson in mid-air. I'm pretty sure that Marco Davidson, excuse me. Also, well, it didn't look like he got any damage from the front of his car. I mean, he did pass through the grass, same thing to what David Paschal and Trevor Collins did, but most of all, I think he almost got involved in the wreck, and I think he mostly avoided that one. And I think that's pretty much it for this explanation of this second wreck. So I think the drivers who got involved is Carabell, Chase Johnson, Zachary Davis with a second hit. Okay, Sophia Fraganetto, Zachary Fitzwater. I don't know if I mentioned Charlie Davenport twice. Or maybe I did, maybe I'm not. I don't know. And running nice up for the most part. And Semi Oskin, I think. I don't know. I can't really mostly remember who got involved, but it was a couple of drivers that got involved with the second wreck. So, yikes. But anyways, that is it for the second replay. What happened from that second wreck? Let's get back to the race. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As it does confirmed already that Kip Silverpoint will be our leader in 0-0. As of now, we are going back to the green flag for second restart of this Martinsville race. I don't know what else to say there. Seems that Stephen Colon is a bit closer to Chase Harris in the 12th car. Might look for the pass, maybe not, but we'll see how he will do in his number 8 car. Since every drivers with the equal weightings have gotten a lot better than before. I mentioned it too many times. Also, don't ask what's that sound coming from, because that's always my chair make a bunch of squeaky noise, and I really hate it. I might need to replace the chair soon, but I don't know if I'll have that much money to replace a new chair yet. So yeah, you most of you guys hear this every time for each video. Sorry, I guess. Oh, it seems that Stephen Colon. Oh no, I thought he passed Noah Holiday, but I forgot that Chase Harris was at 5th. So my apologies for that part as well. Okay, well, already a second wreck. I think. Okay. Well, I've gotten a bit confused of what happened. What the third caution is out for tonight? Wow. So, right until that happens, we're gonna look back what happened from that third caution tonight here in Martinsville. So, let's look at the replay for the third time. I didn't even notice that Jesse James, Sam Hoskin, and Jack Jones were like 3 wide while we were in the middle of a race. But it seems that 3 wide. It seems that it wasn't really 3 wide, since I think Jack Jones just pushed Jesse James. It made it look like that Sam Hoskin took him out. There was a hit from Luke Rainey in the 13. I didn't notice that he got involved from that one. Lance Pitt Jr. tried to go to the outside, but you didn't know that was a bad move to move to the outside lane to avoid that one. But he did get involved anyways. And so far he already hit Jesse James to the 41. But yeah, that's mostly it for the another short wreck, which that gives a short explanation from that. But there's also one thing that I gotta show you guys during the pit stop while the caution was out, and it seems that Jesse James was getting a bit of a contact with someone. But let's look at that, shall we? Right until Jesse James's pit crew have finished their pit stop where they gotta repair their damage to 41, and it seems that Luke Rainey was trying because was beginning his pit stop. Apparently, he got a bit of a contact with Jesse James. Well, I'm pretty sure that big hit from I'm pretty sure that hit with Samuel Oskin has made him pissed off a little bit, since he did pushing Jesse James out of the way while he's trying to get to a pit stop. But overall, I don't think this would be a rivalry between Luke Rainey and Jesse James. I don't think they're pissed at. I don't think they're really pissed at each other. I'm just showing a replay for a couple reasons, I guess. But anyways, besides of the third replay, probably the fourth if that counts. Let's get back to the race again. Alright, we're getting back to the race at, I believe, the third restart of the race, if I'm not mistaken. As we're back green already here at Martinsville, and it seems that Owen Miles is going to plan to pass him already. He is definitely going for it. Oh, I don't think that corner will work though, so yeah, it's pretty much a bad idea. Oh, what just happened from Zachary Davis? All of a sudden, his car has stopped working. Well, it's supposed to be a technical issues that he's dealing with. And wait a minute. That counts as a caution? What? Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Well, we did see that Zachary Davis's car wouldn't stop working anymore, pretty much. So, let's get into the short replay again. What happened from Zachary Davis? Right until we go back to the green flag, Seems that out of nowhere that Sergio Davis have already got some technical issues from his 15 car as he was stopping at the backstretch and couldn't even continue to go back to the pit lane or even continue to just well, mostly go back to the pit lane. But yeah, the green, as we are going back green at this moment, since Kip Silverpoint and everyone else almost passed Zachary Davis. Zachary Davis had to be called back to the pit lane, and the officials have decided to bring the caution out for that reason. So I guess with that small explanation from that, I think maybe hopefully we'll go back green and at least get a couple laps more than 8 or 9 or 10 laps or so. But anyways, let's get back to the race. Alright, so hopefully no one else would have the same issues as what Zachary Davis was dealing with. And hopefully we'll actually get some good laps with Kip Silverpoint as still our leader. Hopefully we'll get some good passing here. Jesus Christ, they gotta stop shuffling each other. Anyways, we're going back green for the 4th time. Already the 4th time, my goodness. And this time Owen Miles wouldn't even bother to try to pass Kip Silverpoint. Unless if he changed his mind somehow. And I'm pretty much... And I think we're kinda halfway there to end this race at 100 laps. So let's hope we will at least get some more laps than 8, 9, 10 or so. Seems that Kip Silverpoint is pulling away the lead again in 0-0. And I'm definitely pretty sure that Owen Miles is not gonna plan to pass the leader, since he knew that Kip Silverpoint is gonna plan to take over the lead for a couple more laps. Lewis Sankara now moving up to 9th, as he already passed Scott Upton. Dustin Davis also gonna pass him as well. He also wants to get to the top 10 position, but there he goes. He is now at 10th place. And Dustin Davis is gonna plan to pass Lewis Sankara as well, if he wants to be at 9th. There he goes. He is moving to the inside. Still side by side with Lewis Sankara in the 43. And I think this would seal the deal that he has now moved to 8th in the 77 Amphentel Chevy. Oh, he might plan to pass John Tyrant and move to 8th. I almost said 7th, but 8th for the most part. Oh yeah, he is now at 8th in the 77 car. Already just passed 3 drivers. So far, so good for the 77 team. I think this is where NRLA Holiday have moved to 9th before he passed John Tyrant away from 10th place. Owen Miles might be a little bit closer to Kip Silverpoint, but if he wants to get as this close as he still wants to try to pass him and maybe try to get his first win, then he might have the shot. Then if he's not really that close as you think, then he doesn't have a shot to try to get the lead. If he's just gonna stay to second. Overall for point standings, he might just stay to second. Or the other position besides 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th, just for him to get 100 points to see if he could pass any drivers who have already got the position, or top 5 position. Like, I don't know, I haven't really paid attention to point standings. But we mostly still know that Sam Oskin is still a leader. But he'll mostly get passed soon after this race. Well, since the 10 has slowed down to 19 and pretty much almost everyone else, I think this will lead to Owen Miles to be second by himself. Or if that, everyone else is gonna catch up to Owen Miles anyways. But Owen Miles is still mostly fighting against Kip Silverpoint to try to look forward to the lead. He's gotta try harder than that. If nothing will mostly get in his way, he will still try to catch up to Kip Silverpoint. But it will still take him minutes to pass each laps for him to try to catch up to Kip Silverpoint. Everyone else is still keeping their positions, besides of passing the drivers who are a lap down. But yeah, this race hasn't really been exciting, but it's still making some progress so far, as we get to see some different drivers in their different positions. That's mostly a big thing for Kip Silverpoint, to keep its position in the 0-0. If Kip Silverpoint could keep its position to mostly lead more laps, then he might have the shot to mostly win at Martinsville. And he would do a lot better to earn 100 points. More than 10 or 20. And for everyone else who has less than 100, they will also get more than 20, 10, or 5. On Miles though, he still had a decent year, as he's one of the top 10 drivers who's mostly keeping their position in the top 10 as of now. But this will mostly change for everyone. If it wouldn't mostly matter for all Miles to try to at least pass Kip Silverpoint for a win, he will still get 100 points, so even though wins doesn't really matter, I mostly think that points matter that much. But yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez, after this. And I think we're at 20 laps to go until we end this race. It's we're at 81 out of 100 laps. So far, Kip Silverpoint is still pulling away the lead. Second is still on Miles. First, Fail Moscow 4th. Chase Terrace 5th. Joshua Johnson 6th. Stephen Colon 7th. Justin Davis 8th. Colby Harris 9th. Noah Holiday, and then 10th is John Tyrant. And I think Colby Harris just passed Noah Holiday if I'm wrong. Or at least past 2 drivers. But I'm just mostly guessing. All that we're going to do here is keep an eye out on the leader. At least keep an eye out on Owen Miles if he plans to get closer to Kip Silverpoint this time. But hey, you never know. It might happen if you try to pass Kip Silverpoint. And now we're at 15 laps to go to end this race. An around due 500 race. Oh, John Trent got to the outside. That would give Don Falconer a chance to move to the top 10 position. And he's got it. Nope, not yet. Okay, never mind. I thought they're still gonna go side by side, but for the most part, Don Falconer's still gonna get 10th anyways. Just still led him to 50 points. But for the most part, everyone else has a plan to make their moves. At least for top 20 or top 30 drivers. No one else for top 10 drivers had planned to pass each other. At least make their moves on everyone else if they actually want more points than 5, 10, or 20. And we're gonna come back for... excuse me. We're at 10 laps to go. As we're gonna pass through these... As we're gonna drive through these last 10 turns. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I can't really calculate how many laps. I mean... See, I can't calculate everything. My brain malfunctions. Oh, jeez. My god. Anyways. Yeah, no one else planned to pass to another driver to get more than 40 or 50 or 100. I don't know. Or mostly known as Kip Soulboy is mostly kept its lead and mostly led more laps than Phil Moscow. I don't know if, might have changed my mind, but I don't think that all Miles will plan to pass Kip Soulboy anymore. If Kip is just gonna keep his lead and mostly just look forward to try to get its win tonight. Right now we're at 5 laps to go. Right until we get these 2 turns from the left side of the track. We're gonna be at 4 laps to go by now. That's how we end this race. Sure, this race would have been much better if this wasn't really entertaining that much. But trust me, when everyone else had the same ratings as 1240 drivers, this is still gonna change a lot for the point standings. And now we're gonna be at 2 laps to go until we end this race. From Mountain Dew 500 race here in Martinsville. Going from these release final turns. We're getting to 1 lap to go. Presented by the NRLA. Kip Soulboy, the 0-0 driver, who mostly got 50, 10, to 20 points for his previous 10 races. But for Kip Soulboy getting the win, this will mostly change for the most part, as Kip Soulboy will be our winner for the Mountain Dew 500 race. That was shook there. But yeah, the race has finally ended at Martinsville. And Kip Soulboy will get its first win out here for the Chips Ahoy Cup Series. And now let's look at your finishing results. So first we have Kip Soulboy, and second is Old Miles, third Phil Moscow, fourth Chase Harris, fifth Stephen Cologne, which again, I'm not cheating guys, I'm not cheating. Sixth, Joshua Johnson, seventh, Norway Holiday, eighth, Colby Harris, ninth, Don Faulkner, 10th, John Tyrant, 11th, Dustin Davis, 12th, Scotton, 13th, Brandon Yodo, 14th, Louis Sakala, 15th, Darren Arstorp, 16th, Brady Ucha, 17th, Logan Williams, 15th, 18th, Troy Davenport, 19th, Roy Wilson, 20th, Brandon Perez, 21st, Mitchell Collins, 22nd, Marco Davidson, 23rd, Dennis Saw, 23rd, Dennis Saw, 24th, Trevor Collins, 25th, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., 26th, Saul Sorter, 27th, Luke Rainey, 28th, Nick Wall, 29th, Sam Oskin, 30th, Lance Smith Jr., 31st, Dave Pastrol, 32nd, Jesse James, 33rd, Ren Isaac, 34th, Jack Jones, 35th, Zachary Davis, 36th, Sophia Fracchio, 37th, Chase Johnson, 38th, Carmel, 39th, Trace Smith, and 40th is John Davis. So that will mostly be it for this Mountain Dew 500 race here in Martinsville. Thank you guys for watching, and if you look at the point standings right until the race ends, I'm pretty sure this will mostly change, other than the same positions as everyone else from the previous 10 races. But for this 11th race, sure, this race wasn't really exciting, but again, if you agree with me, I'm pretty sure with the same ratings as everyone else, this will mostly change for most of the drivers with different points. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I just want to rest right now. I'm sweating again. I don't want to really sweat that much, which I would really hate that. But I'm just gonna sign off here. Congratulations to Kip Silverplate for getting its first win out here at Martinsville. So yeah, ain't that the first time for StarCom Racing. And anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.